She became the first woman to win re-election in the D.C. mayoral race. But instead of being able to lead on autopilot and cruise through her new term, she was faced with the COVID-19 pandemic, where she managed to rise to the occasion for the good of D.C. Everyone, let's hear it for Mayor Muriel Bowser.
Well, good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'm Muriel Bowser. I'm the mayor of the best city in the world. I am so honored this evening to be here to present my friend and media pioneer, Cathy Hughes, with tonight's distinguished honor. Many of us in this room today are here because of Cathy's vision. We are here because of her courage, tenacity for over 40 years that led her to launch her very own radio station, WOL, right here in Washington, D.C. WOL, where information is still power, paved the way for more than 60 radio stations, 3 television stations, and a host of other entertainment platforms, leading what we know now as Urban One to become the largest Black-owned media company in the world, responsible for thousands of jobs, more opportunities, and countless gold and platinum hits. Cathy has used her platforms to elevate all of our voices. Personally, Cathy has stood with me as I have led our city, always providing me a platform to reach my people, 700,000 residents, and to support us when our city is in good times and in tough times, especially when our city faced unrest and when our democracy was threatened. She stood with me when I created Black Lives Matter Plaza, which I hope you will have the opportunity to see when you're in town. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring a trailblazer, a visionary, a her story maker, and my friend, Cathy Hughes.
Cathy Hughes is a pioneer in the world of media. Her brainchild, Radio One, boasts 55 broadcast stations. She has done it all, including becoming the first African-American woman to chair a publicly held corporation and the first woman to own a #1 ranked radio station. Cathy's influence in the world of arts and entertainment is unmatched, and her legacy has been cemented time and time again. We recognize Cathy for using her distinctive take charge attitude to push for education rooted in equity. She serves on the board of directors for the Piney Woods School, the longest standing independent boarding school in the United States that was established for the education of African American students. She particularly has a soft spot for the arts, as evidenced by her position on the board of trustees of the Barnes Foundation, an organization with a mission to give youth of color access to their extensive library of ceramics, artifacts, and paintings from world-renowned artists. For fulfilling her passion of promoting educational excellence, the Juneteenth Foundation honors Cathy Hughes.
First and foremost, I give praise and thanks to God, for whom all blessings flow. I'm not normally surprised by anything. Mayor Bowser, Thank you. God bless you. The last thing that Marion Barry said to me shortly before he transitioned to be with the ancestors was, you got somebody who you need to make certain you support even more than you supported me. And I said, is she as good as you, Marion? He said, no, she's better. And she's a woman. That has been the truth. Please give her a round of applause. The last thing he said to me shortly, I was critical of Monique when she took on DL, because, DL is one of ours in the Urban One family. But she might have been right. When you last, that's the main attraction. So I am happy this evening that I'm last. The Juneteenth Foundation touched my heart when I saw those young people here on the stage. Touched my heart to be reunited with Omari and also Maxwell, because the three of us did a project called Verses and Flow. And I'm just hopeful that, thank you very much, Amari's applauding. Yes, please give him. He was our very first host. We're going to pitch Alaska Airlines to sponsor it and bring it back. So I was going to wait for Paxton to pitch it for me, but I decided since I got the microphone, I might as well pitch it. What's going on here tonight has all of our ancestors smiling, so very grateful, so very thankful that we're moving it forward. There is no greater city in the world than Washington, D.C. And it's because of our leadership that we support. It's because of the love we have for each other. We may fuss and fight like families do, but we all get on the same page when we're talking about uplifting our community and helping our people. There's no exception to that rule. I was from Omaha, Nebraska. Most people had never even heard of black folks living in Omaha, Nebraska. Of course, Malcolm X was born there. I just want to toss that in. And Gail Sayers and Johnny Rogers. We do have some folks in Omaha, Nebraska, but I came here and you all welcomed me with open arms. It is not possible for me to stand here representing the largest black-owned communications company in the world. Each week, we touch 94% of all black Americans interact with one of the branches of my 5 companies. 94% of all black folks are part of the Urban One family. And I have to say thank you to Marcella Jones, who is here this evening, because it was her husband who loaned me the first $1 million to go in business. A black man putting a black woman in business because he believed that I could make a difference in helping this community. This mayor has made such a difference in class, style, and turning down jobs that she gets offered all the time. She doesn't have to stay with us. Some of the biggest names in politics as well as in business in this country always are asking Muriel to come work for them and with them. But she stays because, as her mama says, she loves this city. This city is her life. So this evening, I say to you, with all due respect, do the right thing and see to it that she becomes mayor for life. The same legacy that Marion Barry taught us and left us with. Thank you to my fellow honorees. Thank you. We would not be who we are as Urban One were it not for you. We are nothing without the support that all started here in the local DC community. We thank our clients We thank our staff, many of whom are here with me this evening. And I'm not going to be long-winded, as many of you who used to listen to my morning show know that I am never short on making a point. Such an honor to be with the two distinguished members of the United States Congress, the Honorable Sheila Jackson Lee and Joyce Beatty. You two sisters, please give them a big round of applause. Again, black women making a difference in the lives of black America that then sets the tone for all of America. In closing, I just want to say I thank God for you. I ask you to keep me in your prayers. And please, on Tuesday, go out and vote and do the right thing. Vote for Muriel Bowser. God bless you. Thank you.